Hello students, welcome in Babita Science tutorial. Let's continue our chapter Chemical Reactions and Equation of a class 10th NCERT Science. I have completed many topics in my previous videos. If you have any problem related to these all videos, then you will see again it. But in this video, I will discuss about the oxidations and reductions. This is my 10th part, or we can say that this is the 10th part of the first chapter, chemical reactions and equations. Now students, let us start this oxidations and reductions. Before starting the oxidations and reductions, I want to give the definitions of a oxidations and reduction. It is easy to understand the whole paragraph. Then student, first of all, here oxidation. Oxidation means addition of addition of oxygen, okay, addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen, it is called the oxidation. Once again you will listen it. Oxy is related to word oxygen. Then here means addition of oxygen and removal of a hydrogen is called the oxidation. Another is your reduction. Reduction is a just opposite of a oxidation. Now students, here addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen is called the reduction. Reduction means reduced, okay. Then here the definition of the reduction is a addition of a hydrogen and removal of a oxygen is called the reduction. Now another word will come here, oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent means those agent which gives oxygen for oxidation is called an oxidizing agent, and the substance which removes hydrogen is also called an oxidizing agent. Then student, agent means which can do the work, okay. You will better understand with the help of the example. I am giving only here the definitions and these words will come in this paragraph, okay. And the reduction, same thing here, the substance which give hydrogen for reduction is called reducing agent. The substance which, second point is the substance which removes oxygen is also called a reducing agent. Then same thing here, reducing agent is also just like a reduction, but here we can use the word agent. Agent means which can do the work and helping in removing and addition of a oxygen and hydrogen. Let's start this activity 1.11. You can better understand what is the oxidations and reduction here with the activity of this one. Now see student, here heat a china dish containing about 1 gram copper powder, okay. And what do you observe? The see student, this one is your tripod stand. This one is called student what? Tripod stand, burner, and this one is called the china dish. In the china dish, copper powder is present, and you know the color of the copper powder is a brownish in color, okay. And this one is a wire gauze. Students, we can put the wire gauze because wire gauze is just like a mesh, okay, net, okay, it like this, Okay, because we cannot be heat this thing directly on the flame because it can destroy the chemicals. Okay, then that's why we put the here wire gauze, tripod stone and burner. Then in this china dish, we have taken the 1 gram of a copper powder, and the original color of the copper powder is a brown in color. Now let's start now here. The surface of the copper powder becomes coated with a black copper 2 oxide. Students, copper oxide formula of the copper oxide is a CuO. Okay, but we can here use the word copper 2 oxides. Why, students, we can use the word here copper 2 oxides? Because the valency of the copper in it is a 2. No, that's why we can say the copper 2 oxide, and the copper 2 oxide is a CuO. Okay, then the surface of the copper powder becomes coated with a black copper 2 oxide. Okay, student, now see here the color of the copper is changes into the black color. Why copper is converted into the black color? Let's see here. This is because oxygen is added to copper and copper oxide is formed. Okay, now see here, this one is a reaction. When we take the two molecules of a copper plus oxygen, means when we heat the copper, in the presence of a oxygen, okay, it will give rise to copper oxide or copper 2 oxide. Okay, now you see here, oxide means oxygen. Oxide means oxygen, means oxygen will attach with the elements here. Now see here, if hydrogen gas, now you will see when copper comes in contact with the oxygen, then it will give rise to copper oxide or copper 2 oxide, which is a black in color, now if hydrogen gas is passed over this heated material copper oxide, the black coating on the surface turns brown as the reverse reactions takes place and copper is obtained here. Students, see here, if we will heat the copper oxide, student, copper oxide means oxygen is a contact with the copper, or we can say that copper is with the oxygen, that's why here copper oxide is given. But when the hydrogen gas is passed over it, okay, then what happened, this copper oxide which is in a black in color, again it will changes into the brown color and comes in the original form, means copper comes in the original form, and this hydrogen H2 is a contact with oxygen, then it makes of water here. Then copper is separated here and water is separated, means reverse reactions takes place. When the copper is heated in the presence of oxygen, then it will give rise to copper oxide or copper 2 oxides, both are same thing here. And when the hydrogen gas is passed over the copper oxide, then it will give the copper plus water. Copper again comes in the original position. So this is all about the copper 2 oxides. Okay, now let's proceed in the another paragraph here. If a substance gain oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. I told you earlier before starting my video here. Now see here, if the substance gains oxygen during a reaction, it's said to be oxidized. Then we can see that here copper is oxidized. Why copper is oxidized? You will see here copper comes in contact with oxygen, then it forms a copper oxide. Then we can say that copper is oxidized here. Now see here, then this it is said to be oxidized. If a substance loses oxygen during a reaction, it is called the reduced. Then I told you oxidation means addition of a oxygen and removal of a hydrogen. And in the reduction or in the reduced, what is here? Addition of a hydrogen and loses of oxygen is called the reduction, or we can say it is said to be reduced here. Now during this reaction 1.29, talking about this one, okay, 1.29, okay, let's explain this one reaction. See nicely. If a substance gains oxygen, I told you it's oxidized. If the substance loses oxygen, then it is said to be reduced. During this reaction 1.129, the copper 2 oxide is losing oxygen and is being reduced. The hydrogen is gaining oxygen and is being oxidized. In other words, one reactant gets oxidized, while the other gets reduced during a reaction. Such reaction is called the oxidation reduction reactions or redox reaction. Students, what is the meaning of the redox reaction? Redox reaction is a call in which oxidation and reduction takes place both. Okay, that is called the redox reaction. Now let's see here, we are taking the example here, this one 1.29. 1.29 is written here, copper oxide plus hydrogen, heat is given here, arrow sign is here, copper plus water. The left side is called is your reactants, okay, and the right hand side is called your products. Now see very nicely here, okay, copper oxide, here is a copper oxide and in the right side we have only the copper. Then what is here? Here oxygen is a removing. Oxygen is a removing. You will see here copper oxide is here and here simple copper. It means we can take that reduction takes place. Reduction, definition of reduction is what? Addition of a hydrogen and removing of a oxygen. See here oxygen is removed here, copper oxide is here and here is a copper. Then we can say that here reduction is takes place. Then here the second one is here H2, hydrogen here. Now here is a H2 and in the right side you will see here H2O. It means what here? Here addition of a oxygen takes place here. Okay, then we can say that here oxidation takes place. Oxidation means addition of a oxygen and removal of a hydrogen. But here one thing is taking place here, addition of a oxygen is taking place. Then we can say that here oxidation takes place. Then here two reactants is given, and here copper oxide plus hydrogen. Then you will see here one reactant here, the one reactant gets oxidized while the other gets reduced. No, then this H2 is oxidized and copper oxide, copper monoxide or copper oxide is reduced here. The students, you will see here in this reaction oxidation also occur and reduction also occur. Let's take the another example, students. You can easily understand this one also. Here zinc oxide plus carbon, zinc carbon monoxide. Now in the reactants you have two elements here, or we can say two substances here, zinc oxide plus carbon, it will give rise to zinc and carbon monoxide. Then zinc carbon monoxide is your product and this one is a reactants here. Now first I will see the zinc oxide. Now zinc oxide and here it is a zinc. It means what here? Here removal of a oxygen. No, here removal of a oxygen takes place. If the removal of a removal of a oxygen takes place, it means reduction takes place here. What takes place here? Reduction. Okay, reduction takes place here. Now second reactant you will see here carbon. Okay, and on the right side you will see here oxygen is added here. Oxygen is added. It means here addition of oxygen here. Okay, then we can say that here oxidation takes place. Okay, oxidation means in which oxygen is added, okay, and removal of a hydrogen. Then it is easy to understand now, student. Zinc oxide, here zinc means removal of a oxygen here, then that's why here reduction is takes place. In the carbon, oxygen is added, that's why it is called the oxidation. Okay student, now let's proceed to another one here. Now next example is your this one, MnO2 manganese oxide. Okay, manganese dioxide plus hydrochloric acid plus it gives rise to manganese dichloride plus water plus chlorine. Okay, now how you will balance it? Once again you will focus here. Now see here, here manganese oxide. Okay, then manganese oxide is see here, then it means manganese oxide can remove the oxygen here. Okay, remove the oxygen here. If they remove the oxygen here, it means what, students? Here manganese, if manganese is a losing oxygen to forms of manganese dichloride. Okay, manganese dichloride or manganese dioxide is called to, what is it called here? Manganese dioxide is being reduced to manganese dichloride. Okay, then we can say that here manganese is losing the oxygen. No, now second point you will see here hydrogen chloride. Now here, now in the hydrogen chloride, hydrogen is losing here. No, see here, because here chlorine is written here, then removal or losing of a hydrogen. Okay, losing of hydrogen to forms a chlorine. So hydrochloric acid, so hydrochloric acid is being oxidized to chlorine. Now students, here hydrogen is removing here, and then we can say that oxidized here, no, or oxidation takes place. Why here oxidation takes place? Because in the oxidation, addition of a oxygen and removal of a hydrogen, so we are removing the here hydrogen here. No, then we can say that here when hydrogen oxidation takes place here, hydrogen is removed here and it will give rise to a chlorine only here. Now MnO2 is a losing oxygen to forms of manganese dichloride. So losing oxygen means what? It is comes under the reduction. Manganese oxide is a losing oxygen. Okay, the losing oxygen and addition of a hydrogen is comes under the reduction. Then we can say that manganese oxide is reducing here, and hydrochloric is, we can say that, oxidized here. Why? Because hydrochloric acid removing the hydrogen. Okay, the one substance is your oxidized and one substance is reduced here, then forms of manganese dichloride, water plus chlorine. Okay, now in this way we can say that here also oxidation and reduction both takes place. Okay, Then I hope students you will understand better this topic, what is the oxidation and what is a reductions. Now in this reaction, see here 1 point, which one, 1.31. okay, this one, zinc oxide plus carbon, it will give rise to zinc plus carbon monoxide. Now see here, in this reaction carbon is oxidized to carbon oxide. Oxidized means addition of a oxygen, and zinc oxide is reduced to zinc, is when reduction takes place. In this reaction 1.32, hydrochloric is oxidized to chlorine. Why it is called the hydrochloric acid? Why it is called the oxidized? Because in the oxidation removal of a hydrogen takes place and addition of a oxygen here. Then in this one hydrochloric, removal of a hydrogen takes place, that's why it is called the oxidized. Hydrochloric is oxidized to Cl2, where MnO2 is reduced to manganese dichloride. Now here MnO, why it is called the MnO2 is reduced? Because here oxygen is removed here. If oxygen is removed, then it will comes under the reduction, because in the reduction removal of a oxygen and addition of a hydrogen, that is called the reduction. That's why manganese oxide is reduced to MnCl2 here. Okay students, now this is all about these two reactions, 1.31 and 1.32. okay, now from the above reaction we can say that if a substance gains oxygen or loses hydrogen during a reaction, it is oxidized. Same thing again, it will say here what is oxidized: gains of oxygen or loses of a hydrogen, or we can say that it is oxidation. okay, and if a substance loses oxygen and gains hydrogen during a reaction, it is called the reduced or reduction. In the simple way students, in the all the paragraph they want to say about the oxidations and reductions. okay, oxidation, again I will tell you, addition of a oxygen, removal of a hydrogen is called your oxidation. Reduction, removal of a oxygen and hydrogen, addition of a hydrogen is called the reduction. Only this much want to say in this paragraph. And another thing, that is oxidizing agent. okay, then I told you about the oxidizing agent, I mean the agent which can do the work. okay, then the substance which gets oxidized is the reducing agent, and the substance which get reduced is the oxidizing agent. Suppose that I will give you example here, manganese oxide. No, then manganese oxide is removing oxygen here. okay, removing oxygen here, and then we can say that here what removing oxidized matlab, removing oxygen matlab what, here reduction takes place here. Then here reducing the manganese dioxide is the oxidizing agent, where a hydrochloric acid is called the reducing agent, the agent which can do the work. In the simple way we can say that the agent when can do the work, that is called the oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Then this much about this paragraph, you can understand this one. okay, what here given, recall 1.1, where a magnesium ribbon burns with dazzling flame in air, oxygen, and changes into white. So a magnesium oxide, is magnesium being oxidized or reduced in the reaction? It is oxidized, because magnesium oxide is a form. No, it means magnesium is comes in contact with the oxygen, then it will give rise to magnesium oxide. This much only. okay student, then you will understand all this one, oxidation and reduction reactions. In the next video I will explain you about the corrosion. okay, till then, bye, have a nice day.